What is going on, you guys? Welcome back. Another beautiful day. Sorry about the plane. So today we got little things to do on the 2000 V6 J35 Civic. I want to install the radiator back onto it, and I also want to put the master cylinder back onto it, because if you saw the last video, we put the motor in and I had to take obviously all of that out in order to get the motor in, make sure we had the space that we needed, yada yada yada. But before we get into that, man, I need to do a little bit of organizing and cleaning here in my little work area, if you want to call it, because lately I've just been throwing stuff into the trailer and haven't really organized it the way I like to. And then also I have stuff that is just all over the place over here as well. Let me show you guys. So you'll see here, once I emptied out my storage unit and I put my stuff into my brother's car garage, I had a shelf, I had rims, I had seats, another set of rims over there, but I'll show you guys what I bought. Those are a new set of rims. But I have to organize all of this whole little area I need to organize, and dun dun dun, I need to organize in here. This is literally my little shop area, my tools, my parts. Well, I have parts over there in that RV as well, but back to over here. So every time I've been working lately, I've literally just grabbed stuff, put it there, grab more stuff, put it here. There's a bunch of stuff in here that can be thrown away. So before I get started on the radiator and the master cylinder, we need to do some cleaning up. So what I'm first gonna do is try to take out everything and then reorganize as to what needs to go where, what can go to the garbage, all that good stuff, what can possibly get sold. Port and polished, ready for nitrous, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's J35 or if it's all J series intake runners. Probably end up selling those. You can see, ready for nitrous. So this right here, for my J series guys that put a J into a K, or maybe a EG into an EK or an EG, what this is, you'll know that your transmission only has two stupid bolts that hold up the motor mount. So what this is, this was designed to cradle, if I'm not mistaken, cradle the bottom of the transmission with 3 more bolts, and then this attaches to, I believe it was the firewall, not the firewall, but right under the motor mount. I'd have to take a look at it again just to double check, but you have an idea. Sits like that, you have an idea as to, you know, what it would do. All right, everything is out that was sitting on the floor of my trailer. I started putting a little throwaway pile over there, and I'm gonna continue to get this cleaned up. And with the magic of editing, and just like that, all cleaned up, all cleaned up, all cleaned up. Don't worry about that little bit right there. I had to spray my jack. I had to spray my jack with some WD-40, like the wheels. And what is this fool doing in here? Boom. What are you doing, bro? What you doing? So we're all cleaned up. You guys saw what it looked like before. Those are my axles for the Civic, for the J35. Bunch of interior parts. Anyways, all this is nice and cleaned up, and yeah, let's move on to the radiator now. So here it is, the J35 and the Civic. It's probably not going to be really a to-do thing, how to, because I already made this bracket a while back right here, for it to hold the radiator. And I'm looking at it, that alternator might be in my way. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see how this goes. So we'll go ahead and retrieve the beautiful tucked radiator by Chase Bays that was already mounted. Just so you guys know, this was already mounted. I'm literally just mounting it back on again. So I just mocked it back up and realized that this guy isn't gonna work. I was trying to put 2 fans just to keep it a lot more cooler, but when I put it up, I want to say about in this area here, see that alternator plug? It ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take that guy off, and I think we'll be all right with cooling. If not, then I'll figure something out later down the road. But let's go ahead and put this bad girl back up real quick and take that guy off. Yo, some good news before I forget. I know it's random and I'm gonna put it in the middle of the video, but I want you guys to see what we got for the CRX. So I'm gonna play some random clips, and then I'm gonna go back to what we were doing. My buddy picked up the transmission for me while I was out of town. I sent him the money. Freaking great deal. Shout out to Auto Depot, I believe it is, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They had a 1-hour sale, and I ended up getting the trans for a great price. So I just about an hour ago just got off the plane from being out of town, and I'm gonna go ahead and pressure clean the transmission real quick because it's pretty dirty. So this is gonna be a random spot in the video. So this is what the trans is looking like right now. As you guys can see, it's pretty dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down with degreaser. You see it in the background. I'm gonna spray it down with some degreaser and clean her up. All right, pressure cleaned and looking way freaking better, man. Way better. I don't know if you guys can you know, see it on camera or not, but big difference. Big difference. I'm sure I'm probably gonna do it. I'm gonna end up pressure cleaning it one more time right before we end up putting the motor into the actual CRX. But for the most part, she's cleaned up, man. Super stoked that I got the trans for a great price. Super stoked. You can see that I wasted no time. As soon as I got home, I wanted to clean the transmission. So tranny is clean, and we're gonna continue with the rest of the video. Again, this is just randomly. Someone's happy. We're just gonna continue with the video. Again, this was just a very random time, random day, but I couldn't wait, and I wanted to show you guys what was up. All right. So the smaller fin is off, and now I'm gonna go ahead and get this bad girl back on. There's that. And there's that one. Now it's not fully bolted on, but man, that looks sick. Let me get a little further back. Damn, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, what it looks like. God, that looks so good. That looks so damn good. So it is nice and tightened up. What I am going to do, you can see that it still has a little bit of play. So what I am gonna have to do is get a aluminum welder and see if I could get like somebody to come in and weld me a little L bracket here. Right, that'd be good right where that dot is. Right where that dot is, and I'll make an L here so that I can bolt that into and give it a little bit more support, because right now it is a little bit flimsy and I prefer to have it, you know, nice and sturdy, so that when I'm driving down the road and whatnot, it's not bumping around and moving around to damage it. Cool. So now that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall the brake master cylinder that, again, I had to take off when I painted the engine bay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that and install that as well. Well, here it is. The Chase Bay's brake master brake booster delete. Sorry, Jesus Christ. From Chase Bay's with the wheel wood as well. Go ahead and put that on. Tighten it from the inside, and I'll try to show you guys how to put that little pin right there. That hole. I'm gonna try to go ahead and show you guys inside as to where it goes as well. Put that in there like so. Shabam. Man, that looks so good. The orange with the black, the aluminum, like the polished aluminum. I have it throughout the engine bay. Man, it looks really, really good. Looks really good. Dope color combination. Show you guys that already. No, I don't think I showed you that. I'm sorry. That is my K-Tune shifter that I installed a long time ago, and it's literally just been sitting inside of the car. But I wanted to show you guys anyways. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that center console in. Maybe I'll just paint that back there, just, you know, black again. So this is just really like the center point of it all. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Okay, so very uncomfortable to get down here, but you know, it is what it is, man. It's my dad hating life. So you see those two bolts there, and these two bolts here is what you have to tighten up, and then right there, there's that pin. That pin is this that channel you see, that is from the booster, and then where it goes through and into is the pedal. So that's that. Tighten those 4 bolts, put in that pin, you are good to go. Well, that is it for today, guys. I know it wasn't too crazy, so don't hate me on it. Don't hate me too much on it. I just wanted to put the radiator back in, the brake master cylinder, and clean up around the car and whatnot. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to push that notification button so you guys can get the videos first. Yeah? Y'all already know the vibes. Chase the dream, not the competition. Peace.